Yeah.
Right now.
I hope you're watching.
Like an
Chuck's shoes. Is it your anus?
Whoa! You need to cut it.
We're a lesbian couple.
Turns into a short sleeve hoodie.
Stop. He's dumb.
Well, then riddle me this. Did you say riddle me this?
I control the camera.
So this is their dog.
I was the fattest.
Well, I did not know that.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't even know about this.
Shout out to Spark Notes.
Thanks for watching our podcast.
Hey, welcome. Good evening. And welcome to Pick Our Brains, a segment where we talk about anything and everything, live and unedited. Tonight, we have special guests here tonight joining me. But before that, hey, what's up, CJ? What's up, Kaden, Ariel? So tonight, my guests are two of my... I mean, you guys have seen it probably on the thumbnail and the teasers on Instagram. But I'm going to go ahead and put it in all cameras. My two cousins here, Tyler and Jake. Mic check. All right. So they traveled quite a ways to be here with me, so I thank you guys for coming out.
It's fun to be here.
No
Thank you.
I forgot.
Took me like 2 hours. Took me like 2 hours to get here. That's way too long, but it's okay. It's for GGmarclee. That's fine.
Oh, how sweet. So don't forget, guys, regular shows are at 9 p.m. Tonight we did start early because it's a 2-hour special to let you guys get to know some of my other family members. And likewise, they get to know you with your questions and whatnot. So
all the sound effects.
We got our moderator there, Marcel. You've seen him on the show. There you go.
Hey.
All right. So it's gonna be like an interview at first until we turn into a conversation. Okay. I'm just gonna start this off. I kind of started off weird last time with my friends, by I was asking, hey, where you born? That was kind of weird. So I'm gonna treat it like an interview at first. So weird. I'm gonna start with the time-old question in an interview. So I'll start with Tyler.
Oh yes.
Tell me a little about yourself.
A little about myself. I don't know. My name's Tyler. My last name is Papa. 19 years old. Proud member of the Church of Christ. You already know. Yeah, you know it. I go to Cal State Long Beach. I have 2 amazing parents. Big old family that I love with all my heart. That's the main things. That's stuff that's important, at least.
You know what? Hopping in on that, just the last thing you said, that's the thing that's important.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because when I went to school and I was taking a class that prepared you for interviews.
Yeah.
And they said, be prepared to answer that question that says, tell me a little bit about yourself, right? And he said the first thing you talk about should be the most important thing to you, right? And reason being is, even though it's a job interview, you're going to end up talking about the job anyways. So when you do talk about tell me a little bit about yourself, and you talk about what's important to you, it's like they know where you're coming from. So it's easier that way.
I didn't know that.
It's something that always stuck with me because I didn't know that as well. So
Wait, what did I say first? I already forgot.
I don't know.
I think I said my name's Tyler. I think that's pretty important to me.
Last name Papa.
Last name Papa. There you go, Papa. There you go. All right. How about you, Jake?
Last name Shady, first name Slim. Shoot, that's funny because I have the same exact intro as Ty. Just kidding. No, I just got asked this. It's funny you brought it up, because I just had an interview a week ago exactly.
Oh, really? Where'd you interview for?
It was for an internship in LA.
Ooh. Fashion?
Yes.
Ooh.
We can talk about it later.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we can talk about it later. But yeah, that's literally the first thing she asked me. I mean, first it was kind of funny because she sounded like Megatron because it was an online interview.
Oh, it was online. Okay,
Yeah,
I was just I thought her actual voice was
yeah.
She's got bass in her voice.
I mean, even though I do a lot of this is totally going off topic, but even though I do a lot of not public speaking, but stuff online, talking to multiple people, classroom, church stuff. like I still get just as nervous as I did before. But once I start talking, you know, I mean, like,
I feel like that's how everybody starts until like you get in your rhythm, because when you start being put on the spot, you're kind of out of your element, right? At first, and then once you start talking, the first sentence might come off as weird or like, you know, not you, but as you start talking, you start to familiarize yourself with the environment, and then it just starts coming like that, you know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm talking to you. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
and
whether to look at GGmarclee.
no, it's funny, yeah.
I get to look at the screen.
Yeah. Can you? Oh, Jay can't see the screen, huh?
You know, I can see it. It's all good.
Okay. So yeah, usually you just look at the screen because I can see you guys on the screen and I feel like I'm talking to your faces, but you know, there's a monitor right in front of me, and there's a monitor covering me from you guys, so it feels kind of weird. But
So tell me a little bit about yourself, Kuya. Come on.
well, I mean, I think everybody's been introduced to me, and if not, go ahead and watch the previous videos, because then we get more views.
I got you. Yes.
There you go.
Cool. Hey, 2 times. 3.
There you go.
Nah, two.
Got him. Okay.
You guys didn't hear that. I only heard it because I'm right here. All right. So let's get into this. All right. So the reason why I was interested on bringing you guys on as a pair was because you guys are like the youngest boys in the family in our generation.
Yeah.
And right now, you guys are actually also both in college. I know, Ty, you said you go to is it LBU? LBU?
Yeah. CSU OB.
CSU LB. Okay. And Jake, you go to
Southwestern. It's a community college.
yeah,
in
so
Children's.
Southwestern.
But he just got onto the list for Long Beach, so hopefully we're praying. We're praying.
What?
We're
I
praying
didn't
that
even
he
know
gets
about
off the
that.
list. We're trying to
Yeah.
get him in.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
I need to go to school with my brother.
All right.
No,
So if
it's
you guys are watching Long Beach, accept this man. Accept
I
this
know.
man.
Counts as one.
That's neat. I didn't know that. So do you guys know what you're majoring in?
I just switched. I was aerospace engineering, and like I like math and all that, and I was kind of doing it for like clout a little bit because everyone told me it was really hard, and it is really hard. It's so hard.
He puts it in his bio on Instagram. It
Yeah.
says aerospace engineer.
But like I was doing fine. Like my grades were good, and like the math part's easy. But like I just got to like the upper division stuff, and I didn't like it. I was like, I'm not gonna have fun doing this, so I just switched to recently construction engineering management
Oh, okay.
because I actually I have fun doing that. I like working with my hands, and so far I've been loving it already.
And I know you and your dad like restoring cars, so you guys are very very handy.
Yeah, I learned everything from my dad. He helps me save money on my car. Honestly, it's great.
Oh, better than
Thank you, Dad.
Geico.
Way better than Geico.
Yeah, not sponsored. How about you, Jake? What your do you know what you're majoring in yet?
So at community college, they don't offer as many like.
Yeah, they don't
Majors.
really give you majors. They do gen ed first.
Well, yeah, but I mean, no, there's people that still go to like get their degree from a community college, so they do have like a good range, but not
okay.
as wide as universities do. Because universities have more
Specialized
money
ones,
for
right?
the programs, and then they specialize in like certain programs. But so at Southwestern, I'm an art studio major, and then that's the closest thing for my plan, which is to transfer out into a design major.
Oh,
So-
that's exciting. Cause okay, I'm gonna go full camera on this, just so we can bring Chad into this. So, just want to take a second to shout out Jaden, May, and Eric. Thank you guys for joining me. These guys.
Hey,
What's up?
hey.
Tonight's show is all about these guys.
Hey.
All right. So, Jake, you were talking about fashion.
Just design, not strictly fashion.
Oh, okay. Design. I just want to go into a browser real quick.
All right.
Long Beach got a good fashion program though. I got a couple of friends there. They're like
Yeah.
already doing really good stuff outside of school once they finished. A lot of them are already working.
So if you guys didn't put 2 and 2 together, this is my other cousin. He does run this revival.clothing SD with his brother. And then we have revival.clothing SF in the chat right now. So
Shameless plug.
So this is I was talking to your brother about this and how you guys started it.
Mm-hmm.
And so tell me your experience on starting Revival clothing.
So when you had my brother on, he gave me credit for like inspiring or like putting him on to thrifting. I honestly don't remember like I don't remember why I wanted to go to the thrift store. I think I might have I don't know, I was in middle school. But I went with my mom. And then I found it was like this Wilson windbreaker. And then like I didn't think much of it. I looked it up, and at the time I was skating.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like looking for stuff to trash. And it was cheap. It was literally like, I don't know, like $5 or something.
That's so free.
And literally, yeah. And then I don't know. I don't even remember like inviting Guya, but like when he came with me, and then we just basically, I don't remember it stopping from there.
Mm-hmm.
Just kept thrifting. And then at a point, I stopped getting into like buying specifically from thrift stores. Or sorry. Hey, what are you doing?
I should see it look like on the camera if I do my little flash thingy.
Little B-roll. Okay. But yeah, what was I saying? So my brother started buying more for selling.
Okay.
And I started buying more for myself.
Oh, okay. So you got into thrifting more for like finding vintage clothing for yourself.
Yes.
And Justin saw it more as, this kind of became a fad.
Yeah, everybody doing that now. Like,
yeah.
Even in like in Long Beach, all my like a couple of my friends do that, and like they make a lot of money off of that. Like this one girl, she has like,
hear me out.
oh my bad, all right,
Go,
go crazy, go crazy.
It's 2014. 2014.
Oh, that's true.
2015. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to act like I started that.
Yeah,
it was
It
was a thing.
We're not putting that on your shoulders.
Yeah.
You don't have to carry that weight.
Yeah, but the reason why we had a bigger following at the time was because we were like one of the few doing it.
Yes.
Now literally every other person in SoCal is doing it.
Yeah, you guys were actually one of the first ones to actually publicize it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were doing it, yes, but they were selling to like other friends and whatnot.
Yeah.
You guys actually made this Instagram to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I'm not saying like you said, I'm not saying you guys started it, but you guys were one of the first ones to get on the ball.
Yeah.
And
I would
get
say
it
that.
rolling.
Mhm.
So
On the what?
on the ball.
Oh.
Rolling on the ball. Like,
Yeah. It's figure
like
speech.
balance.
Oh, okay.
Hey, metaphor? Simile?
Figure speech, right? That's
I
what it
think
is.
so. I don't even know.
Personification?
That's like all my English classes in high school. I didn't have to do it anymore.
That's like when you make a sound that sounds like the sound, right?
Like,
Oh, that's
Oh,
like, I don't know.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia, yeah.
But yeah, going back to what you said, yeah. I don't want to say it's washed out, but it's washed out for a good reason. People are buying secondhand. That's a lot better than buying from H&M, from Zara.
You think so? Because H&M's pretty cheap. I mean.
No, I'm talking about environmentally.
Oh, so you're saying so Marcel's saying the quality it's cheaper, but the quality is also cheaper.
Yeah. Do you waste a lot of? Think about like the timestamp on something from H&M.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you had that iron-free like button up? You know what I mean?
I feel like it's like one wash.
one dang.
Yeah. No, it's just.
It's just thin material. It's really nice.
Yeah, it really is. But I'm just saying, like, when you...
Our moderator here is like trying to do sign language right now.
Yeah.
So that kind of, how did that put you on to fashion? Like, how
Well,
did you know that fashion is something you wanted to major in or design?
I think it goes even further than fashion. Like before, I always tell the story to like my friends. But there's an old home video of me and Ty painting outside their old place when his mom was working at Home Depot, and we were painting with Q-tips.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The camera.
It's a video.
Yeah, it's an
Okay.
old home video. The camera was on me. I was painting like flowers or something, and then it panned to Ty. Ty had like
I don't even know. It looked like you take like all the colors on the rainbow and you mix it, or like you put in like a dishwasher, and then that's what it looks like.
It's like he was forced to do it.
And it was
That's
like,
what it looked like.
it's a snake. It wasn't a snake.
Yeah, but the reason I say that, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to say I was like naturally gifted with it, but I feel like it just
Okay.
You
just have a
naturally
knack.
took an you
Okay.
naturally took an interest in art.
Yeah.
While
just naturally
while
inclined to
Tyler
it.
is very gifted with his hands.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
He's willing to get down and dirty.
All right. Pause.
What did mom say? Home D.
Home D.
Home D.
Another pause.
Other shout
on.
outs. So yeah, we got Marcel right here. So he jumped in chat. We got Gojira. How's it going? Daniel. That's Daniel. And then Huntison.
Did we play volleyball with
Yeah, that's Gojira
What's
is
up, bro?
yeah.
Jake, there's a question. I think I can't really see. 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
my
So I'll
glasses.
go ahead and I'll go ahead and read it for you guys. So Daniel asks, "What are your favorite thrift stores to go to?"
Honestly, I don't thrift a lot now. Like my brother and Siege run the it's called the Revival account.
So are you like taking a step back from it now?
I have, but I sell on there from like the personal stuff that I collect. So I don't necessarily thrift.
Because I
To sell.
noticed your style, you've changed it quite a bit.
It changes
From-
like every every. I think the last year has probably been the most consistent though.
Because I know your style was more like your Queen Justin's before, and now you look very vintage and chic. Is what I would say.
All right.
I'm trying to read the comments. What'd you say? I don't know. My mom put something. I was trying to read.
I fancy you, and your eyes are just. You can move closer. You can move
I can't
your.
read. No, I'm not even gonna try. I don't like reading.
No, I'll read. I can read it off to
Oh,
you.
you can? Oh, say less.
Okay, so yeah, so yeah, your style changed to very like vintage chic.
I think because, I don't know. I feel like I get exposed to different stuff more than the average person, I guess.
Maybe it's more because you go seeking for it.
Yeah. That's sorry. That's what I meant. I do more. I guess I can call it research.
Well, I mean, I put it that way because people try and get exposed to it, but they don't do the legwork.
Yeah.
And I see from your end, you actually go out to try and study your craft in a sense.
I think because the reason why it's changed so much. I mean, we all started playing basketball, and then I got into skating.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got into volleyball. And I got into making clothes, photography, all that. And there's like different people who are at the head of like the epitome of those different like art forms,
Yeah.
which like kind of broadened my perspective, I guess.
Wait, what does epitome mean?
It's like the top.
notch,
Oh,
top tier. Yeah. Spell it though. Spell it.
epitome. EP. Itome.
No, for real. Try to spell it though. Like, actually.
EPITOME.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
All right.
I got it.
Got him. So just another shout out to Jenny. Hey, thanks for joining us.
What's up? Nice to meet you.
So, all right, we're going to take a pause on Jake right now,
Yes.
and we'll
Oh.
focus on Tyler. So,
It's Brittany, bitch.
so when you say you switch your major to construction management,
Yeah.
right? What how do you see like what jobs are out there for that you would like to go into?
Well, like the highest thing I think is like superintendent of construction for like a company.
Mm-hmm.
So like you're in charge of any like new buildings or anything that they need to be built.
So not only is that you can be head of like stuff like buildings, but you could also do there's also county jobs for that, right? Like for roads and whatnot.
Yeah, like the civil part, like civil is like I don't really want to focus on that. I'd rather do commercial or residential.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
so
I
like
think civil engineering is more like city work.
oh, okay.
Would that be? Yeah.
Or not so much city work, just anything that like people use, like buildings, roads, bridges,
Yeah.
anything that people in the public use for free.
Now, how did you kind of push yourself to know that this was something that you wanted to do?
Because I found out one of my friends, or two of my friends actually, they were already in the major, and it's still considered like it's in the engineering department. And then they heard I was doing aerospace. They're like, why are you doing? Or like, why are you doing that? Because they said that like people that have aerospace degrees have the same job that they're gonna get, but they work like a lot harder for it, like during college and all that.
Oh, I see.
And then I remember back in like 6th grade or something, I wrote a paper because like when you sign up for classes, you gotta like choose all your classes. You put the little checkbox or whatever. And then I chose like basic English because I was like, I don't like writing and like, yeah. So I was like, I just chose like the really easy English class. And then we wrote like our first paper, I think, the first week of school. And then it was supposed to be like a poem, but it was supposed to be super long. And I wrote it about construction and like how much like I like building stuff and like working with my hands or just doing manual labor, things like that. And then it kind of just, I remembered that while I was thinking about changing my major. I'm like, if I'm remembering this, like it must mean something, you know? And like I already love it way more than I did aerospace.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
you wrote a poem about construction?
Yeah, I went crazy in English class. And I got bumped up to advanced English because they were like, oh, you're so nice. I was like, oh, thanks.
That's what you call a juxtaposition.
Dude, that's crazy that you remembered that poem, and that kind of led to what you ended up wanting to eventually do in your future.
Yeah, I don't even know why I remember that, honestly. It was like the first week of 6th grade. So first week of middle school ever. And like I feel like you just don't remember that. But I don't know, for some reason it stayed in my brain.
I think there's like times in your life where there are things that impact how your life's going, and you never know when it's going to hit you. Because I mean, I think about things all the time. I mean, just like everybody. I'm going to bring it back to, because I want to address both of you. That when you think about something, or you try and think about, say, what you're doing in 2nd grade, you know, it's like nothing really pops into your head, because it's just like you let go of those worthless memories.
Yeah.
To focus on something that will impact your life more and help you grow as a person, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like something like that, you went back to it, and it's weird that you say it's weird that you thought of it, but it was something that impacted your life that much. So that's crazy.
And like, I mean, like what you were saying, it's funny because you don't even like talk to anybody about that stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You don't.
You just like know that it was significant.
And it's it's crazy that you guys have that time to reflect back on it. I mean, you guys aren't done. You're still on your way to your on your way to your careers, but at least you guys recognize that it's really like what is the origin story of a hero, you know? Yeah. So what is it like for you guys to be in college during this whole thing, this whole pandemic?
Who go first? You? Me?
You guys can talk at the same
Go ahead,
time. Yeah.
Me?
Because
online school sucks.
It really does.
It's the worst thing ever.
I feel like you guys.
See, someone that's not in school anymore, I would feel like, well, okay, I would feel like it's amazing, because I'm kind of an introvert in a sense where I like being home. Sorry, excuse me. And I feel like school's easier. But I know you guys are very, I don't know. Would you guys consider yourselves extroverts? No.
Yeah, kind of. I got trouble
Tyler,
a lot
yeah.
in school for like being dumb in front of everybody.
Jake kind of like reminds me. He's like a soft-spoken extrovert.
I think I'm just not as shy. I would consider myself an introvert, but I'm not as shy about like being out in public and people seeing what I do. You know what I mean?
And so with that being said, like I feel like you guys would like to be in the classroom setting. Yeah, you guys
For sure.
Because I think the reason why I think it would be fun is because going to a job and having to go out of the house every day kind of drains you.
Yeah.
And that's just adulting. But hearing how kids get to do their work, because school is work.
Yeah.
Their work from home, it sounds nice. And I know some jobs are letting people do home work right now.
Yeah.
Or work from home. But as a as a person that doesn't have a job that requires me to be outside, it's I can't really do anything from home.
Yeah, like I had one full semester of like actually going to class, and then it got cut off in the middle of my second semester. And like I thought it was cool at first because they only allotted 2 weeks for the pandemic. They're like, all right, we're gonna be gone for 2 weeks and we're gonna come back. And then we heard that the rest of the year was gonna be online, and then that was still kind of cool. But then when we heard when like the next year, like the fall was gonna be online, I was already over it at that point. I was like, I'm not learning anything, and the professors don't
You're
care.
not learning anything.
No, the professors don't care either.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
they're still being paid
professors.
either way.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
They just have to go to class and they get paid. They
It's
don't
like,
really
hey,
have to
turn on
teach.
your camera.
Yeah. Going back to what you said, Kuya,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you even need to be an introvert to like online schooling, or not
True,
saying that
true,
introverts
true.
like online schooling.
Yeah.
But I know people that literally didn't register for classes are taking like a big pause, and then this time not even going to school because of like the environment that it's online learning, and because maybe like sometimes those people their motivation to get up and attend class is the attendance.
Yeah.
When you log in, you can literally like not like you don't need to have your camera on for some teachers, and you could be doing anything but learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. And
yeah.
it's like a it's a lose-lose situation, if you ask
Yeah.
me. You know, and because they want to bring kids back in school, but honestly it's not safe.
Yeah.
You know,
I wouldn't go back.
Yeah.
Even if I had the opportunity to.
The only reason why I say I would enjoy it is because I know I take easy classes. For some reason, I always ended up with easy classes, you know, like easy teachers. Like I would walk into one of my teachers' rooms and I'm like, oh man, this person is like going to be straight up homework every day and whatnot, because that's the look they gave off. But they were like close to retirement. They're like, oh, I got only 1 year left or something, you know, and they're so easy.
Yeah, those are amazing. I love those professors. They're my favorite.
It's because of your placement test, Kuya.
That's the thing. I got placed high, but then like I never wanted to do like AP stuff because I was like, man, that's more work. And I like to go back to what Whitney said in the comments. She goes, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I've always been about, you know, just trying to work smarter and less work, but I know I'm getting something from this experience. You know?
But also, like, I don't like that. Sorry, not even that I don't like it. It's just that you have to think about your future at such a young age.
Yeah.
Like, your future literally starts freshman year or sophomore
Yeah,
year.
and that's when you're what, 15?
Yeah, like 14.
Yeah, I
14.
didn't even have like
14.
leg hair then. Why do I have to start thinking about life?
I know.
Even now, like I don't even grow a mustache, but like I have to be an adult. But that's okay.
To think that, like, who's 14? Like, Caden and Ariel.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
at this
Ariel's
point,
actually
they
a sophomore.
Yeah, and to think that they have to have an idea of what they want to do. Not that they have to, but you know, like that direction really, like that little source of direction pays off really big when you're like once you start college.
Yeah, no, it's crazy to think about it now. I mean, being my age, I'm just like I'm like 6 years away being double of the graduation age, right? So
Dang, how old are
do
you?
that math.
You 30?
I am.
Oh,
I
dang,
think I'm
didn't know that.
31. Am I 31?
You didn't know your age.
So I was about to leave.
I think I'm turning 32 this year. Yeah.
Good job, Queen Marcel. Thank you.
Yeah. So, because Marcel, if he remembers his age, I just got to add 3 to his. So, yeah, I mean, looking back on how high school is and thinking about how the whole education system works, right? It's not that I find education meaningless. It's that I find that they pigeonhole kids into regular careers. You know,
Exactly.
like they don't really push for the stuff that you see that are people making jobs out of right now. Like people are making jobs out of Instagram, YouTube,
Yeah.
you know, and there's nothing there to like actually, hey, would you want to try this?
Yeah.
You know, there should be an elective for that, but you know, everything requires school.
Yeah.
And like, it's funny that you see these people in HR hiring people for entry level positions, and they need 2 years of experience.
Yeah, I always read those because like I'm trying to get internships right now.
Yeah.
And, like I'll accidentally click on like an actual job, but it's like entry level.
It's entry level,
and it says like 2 to 3 years experience. I'm like, how are you gonna do that? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and sometimes for the positions they don't even offer internships for it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, how do I get this experience without having to get this experience? I don't know. It's weird. So that's why I'm just like, when I talk about it with a couple of my friends, when they say, "Oh, you need a bachelor's degree," right?
Mm.
The only thing a bachelor's degree proves is that you were good reading books and memorizing, and you do great on tests.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't tell the person what kind of worker you're gonna be.
Yeah.
So that's only my grudge with school.
Yeah, like all you need is that piece of paper, and you can get any job. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't even have to be in your field,
Mhm.
because you're gonna learn on the job.
Exactly.
Like I already know that most of the stuff, like maybe 80% of it, I'm not gonna use, but like now I gotta get it done.
Yeah, basically that. Like like it's not like when you hire somebody from a bachelor's degree, from and a person that's actually interested in the field that they're applying for. The one that's interested in the field will learn that thing much faster than the person that has that degree, because they're like, oh, I got this job just because I have the degree and I could do it.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, it's not always that situation, but it's crazy how the society chooses people that way.
Yeah. And like what you were saying earlier about the whole education thing,
Mm-hmm.
one thing I learned that like I feel like a lot of people don't know, at least our age, that in other countries education or college is not like
Required.
the regular option.
Yeah.
And like the stimulus checks in different countries are meant for people to use that to either put it towards something else or, you know, entrepreneurship other than college.
Yeah.
Like instead of investing like money into the colleges, they give it to the people to do what they like, do as they please with it. And
Like follow their dreams? Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
Or-
and it
okay.
doesn't just have to be entrepreneurship. Like,
yeah.
you know, because like the reason why you get into college is because you know that the money that you're putting into it in the future is gonna pay off, and then you use that.
That's
to
not
pay.
always the system.
I know,
the
but no,
way
but
the system
yeah.
works. That's what's crazy. Like
no, but that's what they designed it to
that's
be.
yeah, that's what they
You know what I
designed
mean?
it to be. But until they started raising the costs of education,
Yeah.
and then you have these people that say like doctors, that people that want to become doctors that end up in like $100,000 in debt,
Yeah.
and they have to work like what 10 years to pay that off.
And that's why people choose certain majors too,
Mm-hmm.
just to because they know it's gonna cost this much, and they have to like forward think and think like,
Mm-hmm.
if I get a degree in this, like, you know, in this major, will it be able to pay me off? And that's why people like don't end up doing what they actually like doing.
Exactly. And because there's also the burnout, you know.
Mhm.
You think you want to know what you do at, you know, you're saying the age, you're
Mhm.
14, you know, because once you're 14, say you're a freshman in high school, you have to try and have some idea what you want to do,
Exactly. Yeah.
because then it's like, okay, I want to take these AP classes, then I want to take I want to do this extra credit, I want to do these electives.
Mhm.
Thinking back on it and having a 14-year-old, you know, think about that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
They're barely called a teen.
Yeah, right. They're 2 years into their teens, but it's just weird how that works. Where once you're at 18, bam, that's college.
Yeah.
I can't help but think about Ariel. She's 2 years away from college.
Exactly. That's so weird.
That is weird. She's still like 2 feet tall too. Like I'm sorry, you're gonna get stepped on. Everybody rides skateboards. You're gonna get run over.
I mean, growing up, I barely saw. I was like, dang, you guys are in college now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I know I'm getting old. But yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive. Long Beach though is great. It's like $3,000 a semester. That's really cheap.
Oh,
like
really?
A university. Yeah, that's like, it's pretty cheap to go there. It's still a really good school. They're still ranked pretty high, considering it's like a public university.
So how did you know you wanted to do Long Beach?
It's out of San Diego because like maybe half my life has been there, And I didn't want to be too far from home because I almost went to San Jose until I looked it up on Google and realized how far it was. I was
It's
like,
like
just
10
kidding.
hours, right?
Yeah, that's far. Because it had sand in it. I was like, oh, it's got to be close. Like, because San Diego's like, I'm in San Diego, except San Francisco. And I thought it was going to be like maybe 2 hours, but it wasn't. I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I
And
don't
it's
wanna
like
go
a
there.
2-hour plane trip.
Yeah.
He thought it was an alphabetical order, like San J, San D.
So that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost went there, and then I looked it up. It's like not even that good of a school. But then I got into Long Beach as like a safety school at first.
So where did you apply first?
It was San Diego State, of course. Long
okay.
Beach, San Jose, Cal Poly, SLO, and then like
Wait, what's slow?
San Luis Obispo. That's like
Okay.
pretty far too, but it's a good public university. And then like 3 UCs. But I already know I wasn't gonna get into the UCs. Like I messed up junior year. I got a D. I got a D in math. That was bad. But yeah, I ended up researching Long Beach after like everything else came out because it's only an hour and a half, 2 hours from home. I could still be close to my family, and then like I was like, I'm just gonna go there. Seems fun.
And still have your own space and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to grow up super fast when I lived on my own. That was like a big shock.
Well,
like-
what surprised you the most?
Getting yourself up in the morning and your mom not yelling at you to get up. Going to class at 10 a.m. and still trying to be early. That was
Tyler,
hard.
You can literally like flick Ty in the eye and he won't wake up.
Yeah, I sleep so heavy.
That's bad.
I know.
So heavy. Like we put a jar of Nutella in Ty's pants one time when he slept over. He didn't wake
What?
up. That one time Josh
He's
slept
like,
over.
what?
Yeah.
I thought I pooped my pants.
But yeah, just that. Being away from your parents, like I thought it was gonna be like super cool at first, but like for the first like month, I was like calling my mom like every day. And I was like, no, I don't miss you.
I called you, but I don't miss you.
Yeah. But yeah, that was definitely hard. But yeah, just, being on your own, I think, but it's been a great experience. I've been able, like, I'm very used to it now. I still visit home, but it's definitely like, it was a good experience. So I thank my parents for allowing me to do that,
Okay. How about you, Jake? Like, what made you decide to do community college for now and then trying to transfer later? Because I know the one thing is community college is cheaper to do your prereqs, and after that you're able to transfer over to any any place that you qualify for. So what made you choose to go that path?
Well, first of all, cheaper I think is an understatement because I had a job like at the start of college,
Yeah.
but I literally paid like $40 for my semester,
Ooh,
my first
what?
semester,
Ooh.
because
Dang.
because in at least for our district, the first 2 years of college is free, or community college is free. So
Oh, really?
as long as you enroll as a full-time student, it's free. And I didn't know that until like I don't know. I mean, like around my senior year, but I didn't kind of realize what that meant until I saw like like tuition.
So even
fees.
books and everything?
No, you gotta pay for
Oh,
books.
okay,
That's
okay,
the
I was
$40
about
that
to
I paid. Sorry. Okay, maybe I paid like $80. Okay, because like you gotta pay for parking.
Yeah.
But I was on campus.
That's how they get you.
Exactly. But yeah,
If you
like
park off campus, you walk like 2 miles.
that was literally what, like, I don't know, two shifts of work, like for the whole semester of school. Okay, but yeah, back to what you asked.
That's like 3 hours of work right
That's
there.
Call me Mr. 763.
Yeah, because I remember when straight out of high school, I did apply for for community college,
Mhm.
and I was just like, this is how they get you with the parking pass, right?
Mhm.
And I was just like, I don't need it. And so I actually just went to RCC, Riverside Community College, and the one in Moreno Valley, and I parked off campus. And by the time I got to my class, I was like sweating. Yeah, and then you know how you try and like you're like making up the stairs, and then you try and take that deep breath where it's just like, okay, I'm not gonna be tired anymore, right? And then right after you take that deep breath, you're still
Yeah.
No, I knew what kind
hate
of.
that.
I know that because like when you're walking fast to class,
Yeah.
and you sit down, everyone's quiet. You're like,
you're trying to quiet your breathing.
yeah. But your palm, like your pits are all sweaty.
Yeah. And then I was just like, man, maybe I should have gotten that parking pass.
Yeah.
But I only took one semester there before going to actual like
Mhm.
I went to what do they call it? Vocational school?
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
Sorry.
my first year I took the bus because like I didn't pay like $300 for a parking pass. But
Oh
like,
yeah, bus pass is way cheaper, right?
yeah, it was like $10, and like it was like a student pass, so it's like you scan it and like you're good to go.
And that's good for the whole semester?
Yeah, it's good for you just have to get it every semester.
Wow.
Yeah, but like I'm gonna get a parking pass now because relying on the bus sucks so bad. And also I got lost. That scared me.
You had to know the bus schedule? and-
Yeah, I didn't know it. I kind of just like sat there. I was like,
Eventually I'll make it home.
Yeah, I was like, I did that, and she was like, last stop. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I was in like downtown Long Beach.
She's like, last stop means if you don't get off now, you're coming home with me.
Yeah, I was like, and there's some weird people on the bus too, but it's like entertaining.
Yeah, it's cool to be on it in LA because everybody's got somewhere to go, and everyone like looks differently.
Yeah,
You
you
know.
know what? And that's another place I actually wanted to like live in for a little bit would be like LA, because the way that things work around there, it has its own ecosystem, you know.
Mhm.
But on the other hand, it's like it's so busy, and I hate the hustle and bustle because the days seem so fast.
Yeah.
And it's like you're not getting the most out of your day if you're not doing something every single minute of the day. So that's why I don't really like the cities. But I mean, I'd like to experience it. Just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm older.
You are older.
Older.
Oh. I didn't know he was 30. I think Mark was like 22.
When you're at like stage 7, that's when,
What's stage 7?
I don't know.
What stage am I on now?
I don't know.
6.5.
I don't know how to put it into Pokemon terms.
All right, I want to go to a chat for a little bit. I know. Oh dang, there's some stuff that we missed, but so Auntie Sin said that she nurtured Jake's innate talent. It's in his genes. Yeah, I think we all have that. Like all the Papa boys have that tendency to be artsy. You know, everyone has an art gene in their body that, I mean, Tyler played football, you know, that's an art in itself. Yeah, because art can mean more than just, you know, art on paper. It could be sports, and we all take to sports pretty well.
Yeah, no, we're so lucky to have that because like there's so many gumpy people that play sports, and I feel so bad. I really
What do
do.
you mean like gumpy?
Like you know what gumpy means?
No, I don't. Tell me your college lingo.
Like it's not even that. I
Someone
said that in like middle school. I'm like, bro, you're gumpy. It's just like you have no like coordination.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Someone that runs with no opposition. So like same arm, same leg, they're running.
Yeah, I tried that. It's so hard. Like I don't know how people do that.
it's a very off balance.
Yeah.
So okay, and
No mean to take away from their talent, but
you know it's funny though. Who is that basketball player that people made fun of how he shot? He looked like he was passing the ball.
If you're talking about Sean Marion's free throw.
Yeah. Sean Marion.
He shot his free throw with like
So
his
ugly.
palms.
Yeah, so it looked weird, but it worked for him, you know. And that's the thing. Like maybe that kind of running kind of works for people like that.
But yeah, I think pretty much all of the boys in our family are sports oriented. Like, pretty sure we can all pick up a sport within like maybe a week of starting it.
Except soccer. I'm so bad at soccer. I don't know why my parents put me in that. I was the worst kid on the team.
They put me in it because you were in it too.
How? We were in different states. It made no sense.
Oh, you did it in Florida.
It was in Florida. I sucked.
Did they not offer any other sports?
I mean, I knew there was baseball. I wish my dad would have like pushed me more towards baseball. I would have been nasty. You already know it.
But
I sucked at soccer.
that kind of scares me though, baseball, because you're getting a ball hurled at you at like 90 miles per hour.
Yeah, they're throwing heat.
Well, what 7-year-old can throw 90 miles
I'm
per
just
hour?
saying.
I want
I
to see
mean,
that.
if you're coming up in baseball, eventually you're gonna hit that 90 mile per hour plus, sometimes
That's true.
100,
Yeah.
and that ball hits you, you're
Yeah.
you got a welt, you know. So yeah, I like how like our family can pick up a sport pretty fast, and like whenever we do our family get-togethers, we just be like, hey, if we want to go outside, we can just play a random sport. You know?
Yeah.
pick up a ball and let's just play a sport. So that's always fun.
Let's try fencing. Want to do it?
Uh,
Remember, because we used to do like Star Wars fights. Remember that?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
go
but
crazy.
fencing is expensive.
Is it?
I mean, you have to buy specialized gear and the specialized, because it has to be weighted for your
I
arm.
did not know
oh,
that.
we can just use like pool noodles or something.
Yeah, I can go
Start with-
crazy. Remember we used to play chicken in the pool? That was so unfair. It was always the oldest versus like the middle and the youngest. That was not fair at all.
No, the thing I remember is when you guys were like little kids, we used to make you guys fight each other.
I don't remember that. Me and Jake just used to fight a lot when we were like 6.
Like
Yeah, we fought for
fighting.
like a period, but that's
we
really
would
Yeah.
take you in Mama's last room, the scary room.
yeah, we napped in there. No one told us it was haunted. No
and,
one-
and then we would make you guys try and fight. It was like our little cockfighting ring.
You guys are betting on it. I got 5 on time.
Who won? Who would win?
I don't remember. I think someone always backed out or someone always cried and we stopped it.
Oh, okay.
So
Sounds about right. I probably
Yeah.
cried.
we,
'cause
we
then
wanted
Mama
you guys
get
to
mad.
fight, but we didn't want you guys to get hurt.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, nah.
All right, I want to, let's see.
What's up, Q-Nate? Q-Nate just tapped in.
I can see.
So your mom said, Ty's mom said you did love Bob the Builder.
Oh, I don't remember that. I like Legos though. I had the big Legos because like I feel like I would like lose the little ones. So my mom got me the really big ones, and plus like I wouldn't eat it. If that makes sense.
The Legos?
Yeah, I feel like I've had like a Lego eating thing at least once. I feel like I would have. Just pop one in my mouth, see what it tastes like.
Okay, so here's another good question. May asked is where do you see your? It's another interview question. Where do you guys see yourself in 5 years?
Not married. Sorry, mom.
It's the first thing you think of.
I know. I was thinking like career wise.
5 years? How old are we gonna be? We're the same age. 24?
24. Yeah.
24.
Well, it's like this, including this year, be 26.
Yeah, we're all gonna be 24.
25. How'd you skip a year?
Oh, she's
25.
talking like dog years or?
I don't know. 5 years. I don't even know what I'm doing next week. Like, I have to. I need to get next week set up. Jake, you go
Okay,
first. I gotta think.
Here's what would you guys like to be doing in 5 years?
You go first.
That's a better question because that can be your goal.
I think I would like aim to be having a really pretty good portfolio put together.
Do you
working
have
at
one right now?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it's technically my website. I mean, people call it a brand, but
Okay, plug that website. What's that website?
AnovaStudios.com.
Nova Studios?
Anova. That's okay. Just kidding. No, you can't even spell it, man.
Let's go. Here, let's go.
Spell it out.
How do you spell it?
Anova Studios. ANAV. Wait, I don't even know where I'm at. ANAVAH.
VAH Studios?
Studios.com. Yes.
All right.
Ah, man, I don't like showing my own stuff.
Hey, I haven't
it's fine.
even. It wasn't even up when I checked it last time.
It's
Oh,
whip
I'm in
right
dark.
now.
I'm in dark mode, so you can't really
Yeah,
see this.
so everything's black as white.
Okay.
I don't want to get off topic. While you're looking through that,
Okay.
I think I would like to have a pretty established job. Like I'm pretty like firm where I'm working
Mm-hmm.
in 5 years. Living on my not on my own, but out of the house. Pretty good amount saved up for my. Pretty good amount in my savings. I think that's what I would want. Yeah.
Oh, I just got a crab.
Dang, did I say
Stretch it out,
something?
stretch it out.
Yeah, no, I tried to stretch and then it cramped.
You said you did leg day today?
Yeah, like it was leg day today. It went crazy.
Yeah.
Now I'm hurt.
It's the website's a work in progress. It'll
So do
give
you-
it a month.
Do
and
you
it'll look a
pay
lot
for
different.
this domain?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So where did you come up with Anova?
I don't know. I feel like I've been working on this thing. See, like that sweater, that helmet length sweater. That's from like 2017 or 18.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you make that one?
Well, I mean, it's like a Walmart sweater, but then
Yeah.
I just not embroidered, but yeah, technically embroidered
That's
over it.
tight.
What's it called? Oops. I never had a name for it until like last year.
And how did you come up with the name though?
I wanted something. I feel like everything has. I mean, everything obviously goes back to like our religion and glory back to God, but Anava is Hebrew for humility.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I just want to edit
I
this a
know.
little bit so you can see more of the pictures.
Did you
because
realize that it was Havana backwards? Because I thought that's why you did it.
No.
Oh, I thought you.
he's
I
in
really
love
thought it
with that
was.
song, Havana.
I thought it was because like, I saw like I looked at it. I'm like, that's Havana backwards. But I didn't know that. Oh.
Yeah.
Just tight.
Just
Yeah,
let me
it's Hebrew.
edit this real
You know
quick.
Hebrew?
Nah, Jesus
okay.
did though.
He did. He went crazy with Hebrew.
Yeah.
There you go. You guys get to see a little bit more of the site.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like using that as my online portfolio, basically.
That's cool.
I don't think. I think like an Instagram portfolio, which a lot of people are doing, is
Mhm.
kind of.
You know what?
Meh.
And I think people that would interview you would see that you actually spent the money to because you believe in yourself that much where you spent the money to express yourself, you know?
Yeah. Not only that, it's just that when you're on Instagram, you're on such a like.
Flooded.
You're
flooded.
like you don't even know it, but you're on go when you're on Instagram. Like, if something doesn't pique your interest in that one like millisecond, you have an automatic instinct to tap right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, that's why I wouldn't. I mean, I actually posted a lot of stuff on my Instagram, like that's here on the website.
Uh-huh.
But once I realized that's when I took off and invested in a website instead.
Yeah, like you said, it's very flooded, and you get. I mean, people create, what is it? Temporary accounts just to post random stuff. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you could see that already. The user base is flooded with bot accounts.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Marcel said I had a job at Champs for less than a day. That is true.
you
That's
did?
facts. Yeah.
You did? When? I
When?
don't remember that.
I didn't. When was this, Marcel? That was like a year and a half
Let's
ago.
talk about this. Did Marcel hook you up with it?
So I had a job. I already had a job. I was a barista
Okay.
at Happy Lemon, and I was like, "What is this doing for my field?" You know what I mean? I mean, obviously I was getting paid,
Yeah.
but I was like, I want something that's like, like a little tiny stepping stone into
That you could put on your resume.
Yeah, and that's when I hit Marcel up. I was like, "Hey, Kuya, do you think like land me a spot at Champs or Foot Locker or something?" And literally like within the 30 minutes, he contacted the manager and told her like, give my cousin a shot. And I was like, oh shoot, like that was fast.
He's like, I'm just playing.
Yeah, I wasn't playing, but that was fast. Like the next day, I brought my resume in, and she's like, okay, I didn't know like the hours that she was expecting, so like I give her my schedule and stuff, and she's like, I'm gonna need you on the weekends, and I'm like, I can't do weekends. She's like, oh shoot, well this isn't for you, and then that was literally it. That was like in a span of 3 days, like 2 days. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But thanks to you, Marcel, though.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, because I haven't in 3 days. Yeah.
Can't put that on your resume.
Nah, can't.
Is that still something that if she didn't have you work weekends, you would still want to do?
Yeah, I was planning on keeping both jobs
Oh wow.
at the same time.
So you would have worked Happy Lemon on the weekends?
It would have been just like half and half in the week.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But that was a while ago. Yeah. After working minimum wage, you realize why people from minimum wage deserve more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was working kitchen like 5 days a week.
And that's the thing, because by law they have to pay you minimum wage. That's what people to save their money. That's what they're gonna start you off with, and it's unfortunate, even though they deserve more. But a business is a business, you know.
It's humbling too.
Yeah.
When you work minimum wage, you like
You know the worth of every dollar you're making.
exactly. Yeah.
So when you end up making more, you appreciate that more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what, you know, a lot of, I don't know, I guess I don't want to speak for them, but like the rich people that are born into money, they don't really know the worth of
$1.
yeah. I mean, not all of them, but you know,
Yeah.
you could see these shows about people that you know they spend money like crazy, and they're just like, yeah, because I just want it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy to see how money can humble people or make people that much reckless.
Yeah.
So let's go back to chat. I know they asked some things, they said some things. I know they want Ty to say bird.
Do you actually like real bird or like 1-year-old bird? Which one?
Well, because we don't want to do that here, we'll just say, you know,
Bird.
yeah, there you go. Thank you, Ty.
It's just Tyler. You know how like little kids have the little kid accent? Tyler had like the most extreme.
Yeah,
version
it
of
was
that.
such a weird accent. Like when you asked him to say bird, if people didn't know, he would say the B word, the one that rhymes with witch. So
I still have like a lisp. Like when I say the word orange, like I sometimes like it's only that word too. I don't understand it.
is it when you're speaking fast?
Probably.
Because it sounded perfect when you said it down.
Well,
Okay.
maybe it went away.
He'll be back next week.
Tita said, Ben and Jerry's was her first job. Ty, how about you talk about your?
Oh yeah,
Wait,
you
was that
did
Ben
work
and
at Ben and
Jerry's?
Jerry's. Yeah,
Was that one? Oh yeah.
it was at
yeah.
what was it?
Seaport.
Seaport
It was at
Village.
Seaport, yeah.
So how did you land that gig?
Oh, my friend on the track team, he was his mom owned the one at Seaport Village, and so like a lot of people actually from like our high school like worked there during the summer. So like I hit him
Because
up
it
during
was-
one summer.
It was all like friends and whatnot.
Yeah, it was just like a bunch of like either college students or like high school students that like needed a summer job or like even during the or no, not during school because like high school's like every day, but for like it was a good summer job. So like I told him, and like I met his mom and all that, and she was like super cool with it. And then you know just let her know the schedule, and I just scooped ice cream for a summer, and got my forearm
Just for a
really
summer?
buff. Yeah, I did it for one summer.
Did you switch forearms?
I'm uncoordinated by the hand.
So it was just the right
Yeah,
forearm.
it's just the right one. It was just the right one. It was expensive though. It was like $6 a scoop. I felt
Yeah,
so
Ben and
bad for
Jerry's
people.
taxing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, considering the area and the place and the people you're kind of serving,
Mhm.
that's actually pretty
Accurate or like good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually not bad.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and like people would still pay. There'd be lines like on July 4th. There'd be lines like I can't even see the end of the line.
People
Like,
want their ice cream.
Yeah, just for ice cream. I was like, dude, really? Like, go get the 7-Eleven slushie.
Dude, when we were younger, that's what we loved. Your dad, Ty, would surprise us with Slurpees, and like
That's cool.
that was like the best thing ever. Like it would be a hot day in San Diego, and your dad would just show up with Slurpees and just be like, oh. And then whenever he did it so many times that whenever he didn't, we're like, oh.
It's like
You again.
It's like all right. It's like, do you have anything else? It's
Oh,
like,
are we gonna go with you to get the Slurpees or?
Uncle.
just
Uncle,
normal
uh,
now.
He's just Uncle Slurpee.
You know, it's weird. I don't really have a Slurpee in my hand.
Yeah, but then after that, what was my next job? I worked at a beach and tennis club for like it was in La Jolla. It was like
As
like,
a ball boy or what?
I worked their food area, so I was a cashier and also like a food runner. So like the members of the club, it was so expensive. I think it was like the starting fee to get into the club was $80,000, and then you have to be on
That's
a waiting
chump
list.
change for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
They're
was,
just like, oh, I have
amazing.
this extra 80 lying around. I guess I'll join the club.
Yeah, it didn't even get you anything. Like it's on.
No, it's just get you access.
Yeah, and like it wasn't even cool. They had a pool that was maybe like 50 years old.
You still had to pay for the food and everything.
Yeah, like you don't get anything free. You just get a pool. I'm like, dude, that sucks. And like tennis courts.
I mean, for old people, that's kind of like they want to be a part of a community. So
Well, that's why you go into a retirement home or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cheaper. It's not $80,000. And the stories I hear about community, those homes, oof.
yeah, it's sad.
You will stay active.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't. Is it sad?
I don't
Are you
think the
talking about-
retirement homes are cool. I feel like that's where people just like dump their like.
It,
No,
it
but-
depends on the retirement home.
That's true.
Honestly.
It's different for us because Filipinos are kind of raised to keep your parents.
Well,
in
not only
your
that.
house.
I mean, I've seen some Filipinos that don't stick to that tradition, but I feel like our family is people that we want to keep around. You know?
Yeah. I'm just waiting. There's one to wait.
So it's different when like you don't have that type of relationship with
Yeah.
your parents and you just like want them gone.
Mhm.
It's something where you want to be around them, you know.
Yeah.
So I could see how people have that stigma about what is that? The retirement homes.
Yeah, those
Sorry.
people were mean too. When I'd serve them their food, like if you don't do something like everything perfectly, they would just go off on you.
Well, Tyler, they're spending $80,000.
I know, but like I don't care if you've been going there since you were 4. Like if you find a booger in your burger, it's your fault.
Probably sneeze too hard.
I
So
wanted to, sorry, Kia.
go ahead.
Before we like switch topics, I want to talk about like, since we were talking about I don't know, Ty being in La Jolla, since we were both in San Diego, but we were both in San Diego for like the same period of like high school and middle school,
Yeah.
but I feel like we had such different experiences, even though we were like at the 25-minute drive away.
And that's the thing. I keep bringing this up. That the reason why I want to do this show and I want to bring different people on is because of the different perspectives you guys see life in, you know, and the inspiration that you guys get from where you're raised to how you guys follow what you want to do eventually.
Yeah.
And it's different for, like you said, for everybody. And even though you guys are cousins, it's even different for people that are siblings. You know, you're raised the same, under the same household, but you end up in totally different fields, you know?
Yeah.
Or like you end up liking totally different things.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, it's interesting to hear these stories, because when we connect, we kind of, or when we get together as a family, we kind of live in the moment, right? And it's like, hey, what can we do? Because we're not gonna have this time together forever. It's just right now. So it's just like, what can we do right now to make the most out of this moment? But when
Somebody write this down.
but when we have this time to actually sit and talk, I'm learning these things along with people in chat, you know? I knew you had that job with Ben & Jerry's. I didn't know how you got that job. I knew about your website. I didn't know the name of the website, and I didn't know it was your portfolio. You know, that's things that I'm learning on the go while we're talking, and that's why I like doing this. It's something where I can we can sit and kind of not reminisce, but also talk about your past and what you guys got going on, how you guys got to the point on where you at, what affected those decisions. you
Yeah,
know?
that's why you should subscribe.
So look at the camera when you say that, Jake.
Swipe up.
Swipe up.
I forgot about
Nothing
that.
happens when they swipe up.
I think that's leave. That's leave. If you swipe up, they
No,
leave.
Don't leave. Don't leave. They swipe up and you see the chat go to 0.
That's what you do when you're. Nah, I'm playing. That's what they say when you're on Instagram stories.
Yeah.
Swipe up.
So, like I said, I just want to reiterate that I just want to thank you guys for actually showing up and taking the time out of your schedules, because I know you guys got church things, you guys have school things, and like you said, being in the pandemic, it's not easy right now. So, like I said, thank you. I appreciate you guys taking the time to come out here.
Yeah, of course.
So, and not only that, I love spending time with you guys. I mean, any family time I get to be with you guys, it's I'm just glad it's something that I can go back and watch, because even the old ones, I'll be sitting at work sometimes, or I'll be sitting in my car driving, and I'll just put on the podcast and listen to it, and it's I don't know, I crack myself up.
Yeah.
Because I listen to what you guys say, and I miss it, you know? Like I said, we're in the moment right now, we're talking, but you don't really catch everything you're saying.
Yeah.
So
Aww.
Harmonize. Go. No, I'm doing
Oh,
the
I
normal.
thought you were
No,
going-
you got the. You want the high or you want the low?
I'll get high.
You high? Okay, go.
What?
I don't know.
You guys
I
are
just wanted to
off.
harmonize. I just wanted to harmonize a little bit.
So I want to go back to what Marcel said. He goes, well, since Tyler switched up his major from aerospace and he's not working for Elon, I guess I won't be in a Tesla in 5 years.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
anybody
yeah.
gonna be in a Tesla. They're
No, but they're like
getting
no.
cheaper though.
No, they're
getting
everywhere on the road.
But are they
Yeah.
getting cheaper because they're boo boo?
Yeah,
I don't-
probably.
I don't know. I haven't heard of like any major problems with them. I'm hearing they're pretty reliable.
Well, wow, your dad raised you, and he says differently. Because we actually talked with your dad about like should we like get a Tesla, right? And he was saying that the reason why you don't really hear about I don't want to butcher his words, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna come up with my own words. It's basically like the longevity of the vehicle is not really there because it runs on battery,
Yeah.
and I don't know how if you know about batteries, how they degrade.
Yeah.
You
Oh, that's
know?
true.
So like in 5 years, it's kind of not going to be how it was well, not every car is, but the battery itself is going to be something that you're going to have to replace, which will cost a lot.
That's true.
Because it's customized to that vehicle.
Man, he's probably lying. He just wants a Tesla stock to go down so he can
So he can buy more.
Yeah. He's don't
That's
keep
funny
buying
because
it.
he did say he has Tesla stock, right?
Told you. I know he told me to put my money in Doge. I was like, okay, it's like whatever. I lost like $50. I'm so mad.
What? No, I thought it's going up.
Is it? What's it at right now?
I don't know. I
No,
didn't-
because I bought it at like 6 cents, and then like I thought
Isn't
it
it
was
at
gonna
50 right now?
It is not at 50. I'm gonna cry if it's at 50.
Did you sell it already?
Yeah, it's like a small loss. I didn't want to keep going. I kept losing money.
Tyler, how
Is it
much?
really
Okay,
at
how much
50?
did you put in?
Like $1,000.
You should have kept it in.
Is it actually at 50 cents? I'm gonna
I don't know.
cry. It's at 7 cents. You're.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my gosh. I was about to say.
Hey,
But it was. It started at .0001, right, or something like that.
Yeah, and then it started just popping off and like skyrocket. It's like 7 now, which is really high. But I mean, like, yeah, I took $50 or $50 loss instead of like, because I was at like 400 at some point. And I was like, yeah, never mind. Once it's here, I'm like, this is.
It's new crypto, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a meme. Like, I don't know why people are like actually buying that. It's like a picture of a dog.
Ty, you bought it.
I know. Well, my dad's like, here, throw some money in this.
Yeah, I think you should have waited it out though, because that's
true.
how Bitcoin was at first.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have money to invest. I would have totally invested it, but not only that is that I don't understand stocks and or crypto, how it works, so I wouldn't know how to make the best informed decision.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys watch the past podcasts, I try and think 10 steps ahead, right? Because like you said, you took a $50 loss, but you should have expected that.
Yeah.
But I think eventually it might be the new crypto.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
the new Bitcoin. So we'll see. I mean, only time will tell. That's how
Yeah.
stocks are, and you can never predict it.
Yeah.
So I mean, but if you don't want to play it, it's nice that you got out, because then you don't feel like you're losing that much money.
Yeah, I got homework to do. I can't really like.
I know people that invest, they watch it daily,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know?
it takes a lot of time.
hourly sometimes. Just like, oh my god, when's the best time to sell?
Yeah.
So it can be time consuming. So oh shoot, hey, shout out to Nathan for joining us. I know he's been in here for a while. Kiana, she says long time no chat. Yeah, definitely a long time. There you go.
Hey, I'm past the wave. I'm past the wave. Do you alright? Is it? Eat that. You gotta get Jay. Go.
Oh, go. Ready,
I'm
go.
gonna do it again. Hey. Oh, my shoulder almost came out. Eat it. Yup. Ew, wait, why'd you? He ate it after you spit it out. Pause.
Wait, what was I supposed to do?
Catch it. I don't know. Or swat it back.
Sorry.
Catch it with your toes. Anything but eat it again.
I thought this was like Missy Elliott or something. Let's see. So Nathan says, "Facts, we artsy."
yeah.
Marcel says, "New podcast coming soon, focusing on anything and everything art called Random Love." Okay. Well, I mean, if you know, I always offer this setup to anybody that wants to do their show. You know, that has an idea and wants to do a show, because I would love to be a guest and someone else host. That would be awesome.
All right, switch spots.
Tell my mom.
This is my show right now.
My mom would love to do a workout on here. She'd be like, "Hey guys, you guys want to do it?"
There's no room for a workout here.
Eyes are so open.
She does it on Instagram. She has the stories.
Yeah, she does it for church too.
Jake.
Yeah, she does it for church too. Like she leads North San Diego's like their fitness days, and she just does it over WebEx.
Yeah,
I think
I see that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's cool, but I'm just like, oh, just seeing people on camera working out with each other. That's pretty funny. Because they show their cameras, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's got to be on. It doesn't have to be, but everyone turns their camera on.
All right, let's see. So Auntie Cynthia left. She said she had to go on a WebEx.
So she didn't hear that.
At the Bink said she's an hour late.
Wow.
Your dad's here, Jake. What's up, Uncle
What's up,
Jim?
Dad? That means that. Oh yeah.
Shout out to At the Bink. She's here.
What time
also.
is it?
9.
Nico's here. Hey.
What's up, Unique?
Hey, super hot. Hey.
Super hot.
Wait, can you pull up a picture of Super Hot right now?
Let's see. Let's go.
You guys
Super Hot
didn't know
Fire.
Unique is actually like, or Super Hot Fire is our cousin. The guy that. That's the wrong number. That dude. Dude. That's our cousin. That's crazy.
Did you guys know I got a picture of him with Nico, Johnny, and Chase all together?
Wait, what?
Because they all look like each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, he didn't have them all like together. In
Oh,
person.
No,
yeah,
I
I
did.
was like, what
I did. I actually had them take a picture together. It was
so
funny.
confused.
But-
Is that a Pokemon card?
Oh, I think so. Let's see.
Let's look at the stats.
Oh yeah.
Let's look at the stats real quick. What's it say? Coin
It
flip?
says coin flip. Flip a coin. If heads, Super Hot goes first. If tails, the opponent goes second.
Stupid.
Because
the same thing.
because Super Hot always goes first.
Doesn't make sense.
And then
Oh
the
my
second
gosh.
one was career ender. Boom bam bop.
Boom
Bada
bam bop.
Bada bop boom pow. Always a crit.
Yeah, that's a freestyle reference.
That's perfect.
Okay, so May has a question here. She goes, this we talked about this, but do you guys let's word it like this. What do you guys miss about not being in class or in college in general? What do you guys miss about being in
That's
there?
a hot question. Take my sweater off. No, it's like a comment.
So we'll go you, Ty.
What was it like? What do I miss? Like not being in class. Like just
Well,
outside?
no. What do you miss about not having a college campus open?
Oh, I don't know. Just the fact that people are paying, to get like a formal education, and yet we're just at home on our computers, and it's not like what we're paying for. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the students, like they
You pay for the experience.
yeah for like the schooling and the experience, and it's just like at home education. We're still paying the same tuition, maybe like $100 off, but that and just being able to like walk on campus, like I miss that because I only had like 1.5 semesters of that. And just going somewhere.
You're
Wait, are
a
you
sophomore?
Yes.
So, okay, when you were a freshman,
Mhm.
that was what, 2019?
Yeah.
So, when you first started, did you do any like of their extracurriculars that they offered, like the games and whatnot?
Oh, like the stuff they just like have for like the
Yeah,
students.
just for like civilians. Yeah.
Not really, no. Or because like honestly, Long Beach is a really big commuter school. So like a lot of the student population, like they just go to class, they go home. Like that's how a lot of it is.
Was that what it was like for you?
Yeah, I would go to class, maybe say like hi to some friends, and then like literally just go home and do my homework. Like it was just like day and night.
That's the experience you wanted to pay for?
Well, no, not anymore. I mean,
Okay. I know as a freshman you try and you're on the good side.
yeah,
And
it's like and like that and like you really have to put yourself out there because like you're in like real life now. Everyone's an adult and everyone's doing their own thing. So if you don't put yourself out there to try and make friends, you're not gonna make friends. Like, you know what I mean?
And that's what's cool about religion.
Mm.
I mean, don't want to speak for everybody out there, but that's what I found really nice about religion is that growing up, we have a place to go to and, you know, meet people.
Yeah.
Where growing up, the only place people had to meet others was school.
Yeah.
So being out of school, you either have religion to meet more people, or if you don't have religion, you either meet people at bars or whatnot. You know, you have bars, or if you go to college. But you know, some people tend not to go to college.
Yeah, like
so.
Yeah, like we haven't performed in like what, almost a year now. Like I'm like I miss it. Like just going to actually going to the chapel, like that's like my safe haven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like that hasn't been a thing for like almost a year, so it's definitely like
more than a year. It's crazy.
Yeah. So like it definitely sucks. I miss it.
And I drive by it sometimes, and I'm just like, man, it's still there.
Still standing.
It's crazy that society didn't really. I mean, I guess I wasn't expecting it to fall.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how well people kind of took it. You know, I mean, the only thing that suffered was toilet paper.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense. Like, just use Tabo. Like, I don't know why people.
that was a.
Yeah.
Have you seen that
about
podcast
this?
that we talked about?
Yeah, I was pooing while watching it.
It's crazy how people don't use that. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone needs to hop on the wave. Like,
well, they're hopping on the bidet wave. So
Filipinos
expensive.
are forward thinkers. That's why.
Yeah.
Just
kidding.
That's how we were raised.
Work
so.
smarter, not harder. Come on.
But was that the May asking about? She said, "Do you guys miss not being in college?"
Yeah. So we talked about it, like, yeah, you guys miss it. I just wanted to know, what did you guys miss mostly about having the college campus open? Because I've been to Long Beach campus. We actually went and played Pokemon Go there for one day.
Oh yeah, it's like a big spot.
Yeah,
I know that.
And we also attended a volleyball game there at the Pyramid.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool looking gym.
It's
You know?
really small though inside. It makes sense though, because like it's a pyramid, so you can't fit that many seats.
Yeah. So, but it's a really cool thing that they have there, and it's exciting to be around all that energy, you know.
Yeah.
So it's cool that you have that at your fingertips. Not right now, but you know. So, how about you, Jake? What do you miss more about being on campus?
For me, it's different because, at least for a community college, it depends on like your mentality going into school for community college, or I guess any college in general. But most people in community college are trying to get in and get out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's it's kind of like school, where it's just like, I just want to attend my classes, then get out of here and get on to real life. You know?
That was me. Well, not like that in that like mindset, but when I went to school, I was going to school just for school. I wasn't trying to. I wasn't like extrovertedly trying to make friends. I wasn't like, oh hey, what's your name, blah blah blah. I do that like to exchange info if like I miss class or something. So I mean,
so you're just like
I
using them.
Yeah, I mean everybody has that. But
you just dap him.
Yeah, but I mean, community college has like a bunch of free resources though.
Yeah.
I mean, but everything I did at school was like nothing extracurricular. If they had a cool volleyball club, I would join it, but they don't.
They don't.
No, not our community.
Oh.
No.
Does I know Long Beach has a volleyball team? Do they have like a club team?
I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah,
Yeah,
they have a lot of
do.
club sport.
Because I know there's like a club team that's not as good as the real team, but you know it gives people that outlet to still play.
Yeah.
You know.
No, they have. I don't know if they have intramural or I know they have intramural teams though.
Oh,
volleyball.
okay, that's cool. Yeah. Is that something you'd look into if you get accepted to you get off the wait list?
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Now, when's the last time you've played?
On a court,
Yeah, on a court.
like literally the week before we went into quarantine,
Wow, that's like a year ago. almost.
because
Dang.
we were supposed to have a tournament. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
The week after we went to quarantine.
Dude, I was so upset when. Well, okay, I wasn't too upset because my team sucked. I knew we weren't gonna place high. That's the thing.
I know, but we would have been able to play. I was just
I
excited
know.
to play.
That's
like,
what I was excited about.
everybody, yeah.
But the thing also is, I like being a part of good games. You know, even though it's a losing game, if it's a back and forth, it makes
Yeah.
the game fun.
That's a part of volleyball too. If the rallies aren't good, it's not fun.
Yeah, if you get shut out, it's bad.
Yeah. Or even if you're blowing them out too.
Yeah,
You're the
yeah,
team that's
exactly.
winning,
You
not
start
fun.
feeling like you should hold back a little bit, but then that's how I don't like to play like that. You know, like
Yeah.
it should be left all on the court. But that's how I felt like it was gonna happen, where we were gonna get blown out.
Dang.
So I would. Well, it's not that. It's our practices weren't
productive.
productive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Ty's trying to put this mic in his
Multiple
nose.
people have talked into that. What are you doing?
Really?
I know,
Oh,
it's
damn.
gross. But I wanted to. The reason why I went back to Atame's question, I want to ask Ty more about high school.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Go ahead.
Because like.
No, no,
crazy.
no,
You
oh,
go crazy.
You grew up in La
Yeah,
Jolla.
yeah, like Ty says, go crazy. Like if you have any questions about to other, to each other, ask it, because chat is basically the fourth person in here,
Yeah.
or fifth person. Marcel's here. So go ahead. What's your question?
I don't know. I just wanted to see like.
You don't know?
Yeah, I was
No,
like,
just because like high school.
No, I'm
and-
just playing. Go ahead.
I mean, the mentality, the like culture around high school in every single high school is so different. Like you can
Yeah.
tell when a person's from one high school, and you can tell when someone's from another high school, even if they're like within a mile from each other.
yeah.
So what high school did you go to, Jake? And what high school did you go to, Ty?
I went to Olympian.
I went to University City High.
Your school was called University City.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where my dad went.
Okay. Go ahead, Ty. Jake. So
I
what
don't
was
know.
the question?
Well, just like the
What
culture.
was your would you consider yourself popular at school? Don't like
Yeah.
not even like in a like braggadocious type of way. You know what I mean?
Braggadocious.
Yeah. Sorry,
I
I
think
watched
honestly the only reason I say yes is because like my last name was Papa. That's it. Everyone like thought that was just like different. I was like,
that's
okay,
literally a
cool.
reason for people to be popular in high school.
Yeah, it's like something as stupid as that. And like popular doesn't mean like oh like you're cool or something. Because like I was goofy. Like I wasn't cool by any means. Like I just made jokes all the time. But like it's just like popular. I feel like is more just like known.
Yeah.
Like the definition.
And that's
I
the
mean-
thing, like, you can walk around school and just be like, oh, who's that kid? Like, oh, everybody kind of just knows him. But that doesn't necessarily mean, like, you know them. Everybody just knows of that person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they know of you.
Yeah.
But it's funny that you mentioned that, Ty, or the Papa.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I know you were probably very popular with the Latinas.
Happy.
I'm actually more popular with the African American community.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Because
Which surprised me. I was like,
it's
okay,
just
that's
funny
cool.
because
That's cool.
Latina, they're like, oh, hey, Papa. You know?
All those girls like have hot Cheeto dust on their fingers.
And I hate how you can see that it's pink.
I
on
know,
their
it's so
finger. Because that means you
gross.
sucked it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like it's first period. Why are you eating hot Cheetos?
And then there's like their pencils all stuck to their finger.
It's so gross. I have a question. It's so nasty.
So what brought on that question, Jake? So,
Because I know Ty was popular.
wait, you didn't know?
No, I knew he was.
Oh, you knew he
But
was.
like,
It's just because I was loud,
Because-
honestly.
because
A lot of people thought I was
yeah.
annoying too, but I didn't care. Like, I don't care what you think about me. Like, I'm just here to like, I don't know,
You're
live.
just here to be you.
Exactly. I don't care that I'm annoying. Like, who
because
cares?
I think a lot of like people get stuck in a mentality of like thinking back to high school when they're in college
Yeah, that's
because
not
they
fun.
think that they peaked in high school. I don't know why people say peaked.
Oh, I know so many people like that. I
Because
laugh
they'll
at them
be like-
so hard.
Like people in college will be posting like old stories from high school and be like, miss this.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
I hate those. Oh my goodness.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing why I think people are like that is because middle school, high school tends to be the most impactful of your life because that's when you start the changes in your body. So you remember it more.
Mhm.
You know, everything becomes heightened by your experience because everything's changing. And so sorry, something off camera happened. No, so things change during that hormones, and you know, so I think that's why people say they've peaked, because that's when they were free to do whatever they wanted with really no consequences,
Mm.
you know. But once you're an adult, you gotta find a job, or you gotta go to college. You start having to you have consequences for every action you take.
Yeah.
So that's why people are like, oh, that was the epitome of my life, because you didn't have to worry about life.
Yeah.
Everything was provided for you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, definitely do not miss that. Like, I don't know. And I miss church. Like most of all, like now that I'm an adult, church really keeps me in check. You know, like that's like the one stable thing in my life. That's the only thing I can call stable, is like my duty and like
yeah,
having
it's always gonna be there.
yeah,
You know,
which is like amazing.
And that's very hard to explain to people.
Yeah,
it is.
For
It
anybody
is.
who doesn't know what it feels like.
especially today.
Yeah.
No one likes Jesus today. I don't know why. He's amazing.
we laugh, but it's true. It's
No,
just,
yeah,
it's,
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's just,
It's true. I tell people I'm religious. They're like, oh. I'm like, okay. Like, yeah. It's like,
your honesty
Okay.
is just refreshing.
yeah. They're like, oh. It's like, what do you do in your free time? Eat. I don't know. I don't know what other people do.
Oh man. So when you say you were popular in high school, right? I don't know where I was going with this.
Oh, see, now I just feel weird.
I do.
Because like I sound like a douche.
No, I mean, you said you felt like you were popular, right? Or would you say you were?
By that, like by the definition of known, I would say yes.
People, okay.
Yeah.
Well, and I think being on the football team also helped, right?
I mean, yeah, but not really, because there were so many players, and like,
Was your football team bad?
in our first division we were amazing. In our second division we were like okay, but like we weren't by any means bad. We also had this one kid that like carried the whole team, and now he plays at UC Davis. He was really good.
CV?
Huh?
No, never mind.
CG? That
CB?
kid?
No, never mind.
I don't know who that is.
Wrong person.
Oh. But I would say, I don't know. I feel like being in sports, yeah, was like definitely, because like that's the only thing to watch like in high school, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, no, I don't know. And plus, like, I was the only Asian kid there.
On
Kind
the
of.
football team.
No, just at school.
At school?
Yeah, there's a lot of white people. 'Cause it's in La Jolla.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like I know Jake's school. Like what was your makeup? 'Cause I feel like you had like a lot of balance at your school.
Yeah, it was more Asians and Mexicans
Yeah.
because we were right by the border. Like I would get texts from Mexico when
Wait,
I'm at school.
you had more Asians, you said? Or
I'm not saying that we were the majority.
Oh,
but
okay.
There was a good amount. To
definitely
where, like,
more than Tyler's school.
Definitely, 100%. But the reason why I asked Ty about school is because we didn't talk much about like school culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we never really talked about it. Like whenever we would talk like in high school, we just I don't know, just like just hang out or talk about family or like something other than school.
And that's what I said. You know, you try and make up the time because you're in the now.
Mm.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So in high school, did you play any other sports, Ty? And did you play any sports for organized team, Jake?
Just football and track. That was about it. Yeah.
No, I just did volleyball for school. I mean, if I could join, well, because of our church schedule,
Yeah.
like
If
long
it
time.
allots.
a long time ago, me and my brother would be in basketball still for sure.
Yeah.
Because we would have been in like club teams when we were younger.
And that's what I think that's what it would be cool that the church offered would be like club teams.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what like the uni game is for. It's like not as consistent, of course, because like
No, but
it's hard to do that. It's hard to organize that.
it
but
is because we don't have facilities for it.
That's true. Yeah.
Because that money is used for other priorities.
Yes, and
So-
that's what's that kind of sucks. You know, I know there's priorities, but another thing is if we did invest into something like that, then we wouldn't have to always rent something else out. You know, because we're always renting out places to do our activities, and that's what kind of sometimes causes us not to be able to hold activities, is to find a suitable place for us, because
Yeah.
we are big.
Yeah,
You
a lot of
know?
people.
To actually build something that can house us
Mm.
would be amazing, and have it like centralized
Mm.
where people can just drive to it, because there's a bunch of these warehouses that you can probably outfit for something like that,
Mm.
and that's what clubs do. they buy a warehouse and they just outfit the warehouse for the sport that they want to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, going back to like Jake, and he said whatchamacallit, like how like church schedule and like got into sports and stuff. Yeah, I remember like my football coach, they get mad at me when I tell them like I have church and I missed a couple games because of church, and I'm like I don't care, like church comes first, you know.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
and you tell them that beforehand, and they're like, oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then when it happens, they're just like,
Yeah,
what
they get really mad. Like they like threaten like take my position. I'm like, oh, that's scary. Do it. Like I'm going to church.
do it. It's
I was
like
like,
it's not like trying to play for the Broncos.
Yeah.
Good Mark. It's funny because every Wednesdays would be our game day. Wednesdays and Monday, Wednesday, Fridays
Yeah.
be our game days. If we're winning the second set, I would leave during the third set whether or not we were winning or losing. So that's my coach would like, of course, I mean I was starting, but like that's when the time.
So
like,
that was just Wednesdays, or is it Wednesdays and Fridays?
No, that was just Wednesdays.
Oh, okay.
And then
Because I know you have practice Fridays, right?
yeah, but I was like, Wednesdays I would go from, I would go straight from games out of the third set into like changing while I'm driving to worship service.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't shower?
No,
Dang.
I don't stink. For some reason, I don't stink.
Oh, I know, but you're in a toga.
But you don't. Do you smell yourself?
I mean, I put Dio, but I don't really
Oh, okay.
have BO anyways.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like, I mean, that was another
mean,
balance thing. In
Technically, that's what some people do, because some people do like have like shifts that butt up against their church schedule, and they go straight from work.
Yeah.
You know, and some of them are nurses and whatnot, so you know they do the same thing where it's just like, you know, they just put on some deodorant and let it be.
Yeah.
So
At the Whitney asked, did you have a friend group in high school, and do you still hang out with those friends today?
I did, and nope. Nope. I don't
wait, from in high school you don't hang out with them at all?
Yeah, not
You-
really.
You don't keep up with them? You don't say, hey, what's up?
Well, no, like I'll check in on them, but I mean, like I know because there's this one group that still only hangs out with each other, and they all go to different schools in California. I'm like, dude, that's sad. I'm sorry, but like I still check up on them, of course. But it's like, you know, like everyone moves on. You know what I mean?
I mean,
'Cause
it's
we all
not
live in
It's
different
not
places.
sad. I mean, they're still friends. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
still
yeah.
their friends like all around California.
No,
and
but
stuff.
but like I talked to them, they're like, yeah, I don't know anybody at my own school. Cause
That is sad.
Yeah,
it's because they pigeonhole themselves into just
Exactly.
hanging out with the same people.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't like people like that, because they're just like, oh, I can't make any friends. It's like, because you don't go out to make friends.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like you kind of set yourself up to be like, if your face is off-putting,
Mhm.
you have to be the one to make the initial step, you know, because some people have that RBF, you know, and they can't be approached because people are just like, oh, they don't like me.
I've been told I have a pretty bad RBF, and Jenny can attest to that.
But then, so you have to be the one that takes the initial step and be like, hey, what's up, you know?
Mm.
No,
'Cause-
yeah,
Because I have that too, and they say I get it from my dad, you know?
Mhm.
Like, I just automatically it's not that I'm mad, it's just like,
that's your resting face. What do you do about that?
Yeah,
What am I gonna do? Walk around like?
you know, I can't like always, you know, put the sides of my
Exactly.
lips up, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like I have to be the one to work on it. Just be like, hey, my name's so, you know. So it is tough.
It's funny because like, you can be walking around campus with that face, then as soon as you see your friend, you just like light up.
Yeah,
You just start
exactly.
cheesing. Yeah.
So let's
But yeah.
see.
Answering that question, I have like I don't know. I had a bunch. I don't want to say I'm popular. I was popular in high school, but I had a bunch of friends in high school.
Well, Tyler did.
No, I knew you all. I knew all the girls. I know all the girls knew you. I knew that. I know that
because
much.
Oh, that's gonna be the designer.
I just
we
went through-
we want to wear his clothes.
because I had like friend stages throughout high school. So I
Yeah.
mean, like I would move from group to group, but there's only a certain group that stayed like my core friends, and those friends I still hang out
Did
with
they
today.
move with you from group to group?
No.
So
So,
it was
like-
just like the last group that you ended up keeping up with, or
Yeah, so I don't know. Like I went from, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people in high school experience that though.
yeah, no, okay. So what we were talking about, like in our friend podcast, is that as you tend to find yourself, so do your other friends. And so they end up finding out what they like. You end up finding what you like. Sometimes that doesn't align, and it doesn't mean that that you don't want them to be your friend anymore. It's just like you guys have different interests. So that's how friendship develop. It's like it's kind of like a relationship, right? Well, like I said, it is a relationship, just a different type. So you kind of break up, but are like copacetic, and then you just kind of just move on.
Yeah, but a lot of my friends too aren't like.
Did that confuse you, Ty? Or
What's copacetic?
copacetic is like
Oh no.
copacetic is like you guys are fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so you break up, but there's bad breakups, but there's copacetic breakups where you're just like okay with each other.
Copacetic's like when like you're dominant with your right hand and your left hand.
No, it's not. It's ambidextrous.
No, that's amphibious.
Oh no, yeah, amphibious. Amphibious. I'm amphibious.
So with those friend groups, you said it was the one at what was it, senior year that you kind of kept in touch with more?
It was senior year where it just kept shrinking down every year. That's basically
Oh,
it.
okay. It
And, like,
became
yeah,
more
there's
like a
just some-
specialized thing.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, all of my closest friends have like different interests from me. So that's what kind of attests to like friends not having to have the same interests.
Yeah, and that's the thing. There's some other, like, there's a glue that binds you together, even though you don't have same interest.
But you
know?
can't really put your finger on what it is.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah, it just happens. So there, like I said, there's different types of stuff like that. These questions though. I'll go back to one of the questions that she did ask. So, what's your favorite memory from your childhood with each other?
I'm trying to think.
I can't remember a favorite. I mean, we
Yeah.
have so many childhood memories with each other.
Yeah.
I think
Probably anytime we went to the pool, that was so fun to me. Like
Yeah.
when all the cousins came
True.
and we would just go to the pool, that was like the best day ever for like the whole year.
It was always at Justin Jake's house, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like their
local
pool.
pool.
Yeah, it was their community
there's
pool.
always poo on the ground.
Yeah, I
at the
know.
bottom. You're
That's
like
nasty.
diving down trying to touch the ground, like do a handstand or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
like poo in the corner.
Well, it was a community pool, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
our
sure.
moderator right here, our soundboard technician, Marcel says Papa New Year's.
Actually, I think I got it right.
Go ahead.
I think we can all agree our favorite family memory was Mama Papa's 50th anniversary.
Oh yeah, that was
yeah,
so
yeah.
fun.
That was
That was so much
that's
fun.
literally like that was like a dream that whole day. or
Yeah.
that whole
Yeah,
weekend.
like everybody was there. I mean,
It was packed.
oh man, like
Yeah.
it's crazy to think about it, and I'm gonna bring it down. Hopefully, it doesn't bring everybody down, but the people we've lost since then.
Yeah.
And how we can go back to that memory, and it was one of the best days of our lives. That everybody was there. And it sucks, that's life.
Yeah.
But I wish you could like go back into your brain and just have that recorded so you can watch it back.
Yeah,
I
that'd
mean,
be
I mean, it's
sick.
how we're hella young, but that's still like,
Yeah.
so
I
fun.
remember the cousins were supposed to sing a song. I was standing there like,
I
didn't know what to say.
It was just led by it was Attribution Jake,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then we
yeah.
just stood there. Everyone's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Josh Groban.
Was
He
it-
raised me up.
yeah.
I
we
remember
just
that.
mouthed everything, and they're just like, yeah, just sing.
Yeah, it was just cool just because like me and Jake, we were like put on little suits like we were like the ring bearers. That was fun. And as for Mama Papa, like that's a million times better than any other wedding.
Everybody is like so well dressed.
Yeah.
Man,
That was so fun.
everyone's dressed to the nines. That was great.
cool.
That was maybe the only time the whole that was the most like complete our family was, like in terms of everybody being in the
Yeah,
same
the
place.
most complete.
yeah.
I can't remember a time we did that.
Mhm.
No other time. Makes sense, but
And
I
it's crazy to think now. It's like, when will be that next time that we will? I mean, I guess in our lifetime, like I can't ever. I guess it's because it's our generation.
Mhm.
I feel like it won't ever feel complete.
Yeah.
You know. And it sucks, but then at least we have that memory of what it felt like when it was.
True.
So yeah, that was another time that Marcel was saying is Mama's funeral,
Mhm.
where a lot of people got almost all of us got together.
Yeah, I don't think anybody.
But-
no one
but-
should have missed that.
But even by that time, we were missing a few people already,
Yeah.
and you know, it sucks, dude.
Mm.
All right, let's bring this up a little bit.
But like I always tell my friends about this, that time like when everyone was there at the house, everybody literally found a spot to sleep on the floor at the house.
Dude, we were like
I slept on the
tuna.
stairs, I think.
No, not tuna. Sardines. We were like sardines, man.
I slept on the stairs, and we had like a 16-step staircase.
Everyone that was on the carpet living room, everyone's just like bunt up against each other.
Yeah, it was that extreme.
Oh man.
Who has the worst farts?
Probably Ty.
Nah, you be ripping some mean. You just forced that. That's how you pushed it out.
That probably hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think we've been around each other to fart in an enclosed space. So I can't say who has the worst farts. But Marcel did mention something. He said to talk about how we're all related to each other. So
This is so hard to explain to my friends how me and Ty are
Yeah, I know.
related.
I just call him my brother
Why
sometimes.
did they not get it?
how did they
Yeah.
not get it?
Well,
It's
because they can't like. Oh my gosh, yeah. But because they can't wrap their head around the fact that our parents are related,
Yeah.
our siblings.
Oh, okay. That I can't.
Okay, but don't say it like
It's
that.
kinda-
No,
kinda
it's
complicated.
Don't
our
say it
parents
like-
are siblings.
Don't say it like
the
that.
way I put it is if
No,
you,
it is okay. That in that retrospect, that does seem kind of weird,
Yeah.
but not really.
sorry, I don't say it that way. I say think about you and your sibling going on a date with a girl and her sibling.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
how
a
it
double
is.
date.
It's a double date with your sibling.
I always just draw a picture.
But
I draw a picture every time.
like 5 lines. But
Yeah.
that's the thing. Okay, so sometimes some people ask me how you guys are related too, like or how I'm related to you guys.
Mm.
And so first of all, let's get this out of the way. Our parents, so my mom and Jake's mom and Tyler's dad are brother and sister. That's my relationship there with them. So with them, Jake's dad and Tyler's mom are brother and sister. Jake's mom and Tyler's dad are brother and sister. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I just call him my brother. Like when I introduce him, like or
Because
like when I tell people that you're coming to lunch and yeah, that's my brother. They're like, I thought you were the only child. It's like I'll explain it. It's fine.
it's the same blood makeup
Yeah.
basically.
But the thing is, what gets people is, so when one person say, okay, when Jake's parents got together, so Jake's dad married his mom. I don't know why that was so difficult to get out.
My parents got together.
Yeah. So only Jake's mom is the sister-in-law of the whole dad's side of the family.
Mm.
That's the only one that's the sister-in-law.
Yeah.
You know? Some people think it's the whole family that ends up being, in-laws.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Suddenly their blood is in.
Yeah,
your
exactly. It's like, oh no, that's weird. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. It's
No.
so when your mom married your dad, she was the only one to become attached to that family.
Yeah.
Even though our families were really close already.
Yeah.
She was legally the only one attached to your his family. So that's why it's perfectly fine for the sister and brother to still also they just feel they feel it's weird because they don't understand that connection.
Mhm.
So that, and in that sense, I understand where you're coming from because sometimes I have a hard time explaining it to other people as well.
Yeah.
Now, when has that come up where you actually had? Did you actually have to draw a picture, Tyler?
Yeah, because like people are like, they just think that they don't understand the concept. Like, and it is hard to explain. So I just draw a picture of my parents and Jake's parents, and then I attach the sibling lines. Yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you get it done quick.
And you're just like, oh, they just got married at the same time. It was a 4-person wedding.
So it's not weird. It's not weird.
It's not weird.
Behind the person kneeling was the other person kneeling.
And then you're like, hello. What are you saying, Step Brothers?
Hello, Miss Lady. I think I can help with this Pam dilemma. It's like, oh.
I think that's another thing. Our
Oh my
our
God.
choices of movies are very similar.
Yeah, I can't. I have a hard time explaining that to my friends too. How
Yeah.
all of us kind of like just say lines from movies. GGmarclee
Yeah.
is probably the epitome of movie.
Dude,
freaking
okay,
reference.
I have a story about Marcel. We were in Louisiana, right? And we were at this Blockbuster. Some of you guys might not know what that is. But it's a place that it's the red box, but not the machine.
a whole story. And it looks like
It's
a
like a movie
crunch,
ticket.
A crunch candy
Oh yeah,
box.
Nestle Crunch.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we were in line to rent movies. Picture that. And because it was such a huge line, they were giving away free popcorn.
Ooh.
Only if you could answer movie line trivia.
Ah.
So he would say a movie line, right? And then the first person in line to say what movie it was from would get the popcorn. I kid you not, Marcel got like all of them.
Everybody hated
right?
him. Yeah.
Everybody is like, I think a person got one,
Yeah.
and then I think it was like an old movie that Marcel didn't even watch yet. But when he used like the what is it, the most recent movies, Marcel got them like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was even trying to like, I want to get one. You know, I was like, let
You're
me
mad.
answer, because whenever he said the line, the movie would pop into my head, but it'd come out of Marcel's mouth.
Yeah. He's quicker.
Yeah, he was quicker at it. I was like, dude, Marcel movie trivia,
yeah, for sure.
yeah, can't beat him.
It's so funny because like my friends ask me, "How do you memorize that?" I was like, "You just keep watching it."
Yeah, we watched like 30. We watched every movie like
what do you
100
mean? How do I
times.
memorize it? Just keep watching it.
It's
And
just just funny. Like we would go to each other's house, and to pass time, we would just pop in a random movie,
Yeah.
something we've already seen like 10 times,
Yeah.
and we'd
Still
watch
funny.
it over. Hey, what's up, Jake?
What's up? What? Just kidding.
Oh yeah, that's
Man,
right.
I can't see.
Oh man. All right. So here's another question. What would you guys like to see happen this year? It could be in your personal life. It could be in public. Does it like it could be somebody else's life? What would you like to see happen this year, though?
Life go back to normal, so I can go to church. Like really, it's been so long. Like,
So basically, just church. What if it's just church is back to normal?
that'd be great.
I don't think it'll. I mean,
I mean,
there's no, there's
it's
no normal again.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's safe to say that it won't happen this year, but I'm just trying to see, what you guys wish would happen this year.
There you go first.
No,
You already
no,
went.
Oh, you did? I didn't even realize.
No, you already went, Ty.
No, him.
He talks. Oh, you want?
do you have a second one?
No, that's
Got
my,
more?
I mean, obviously, that's like our first wish.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's bypass the norms of like, of course, of
Okay.
course you'd want that. All of us would want that. What would be on next on the list?
Personally, I don't know. More independence, and that doesn't even just mean like. I mean, living on your own is like the first example that comes to mind.
Yeah,
But that's not even like
that's not even
just a representation of
yeah.
independence either.
Yeah, you could live with somebody and not be independent.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or I mean, you could live by yourself and not
Yeah,
be
yeah.
independent. Sorry,
Yeah, I was like, wait.
I was like, I
Hold up.
basically described it. But yeah, so anything in mind that you guys want to do or get out and do or
Get any internship that I apply for.
oh okay.
Looking for that right now. Yeah.
Do you have any companies you're looking into?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on one response. They said they're gonna get back to me on Friday, so hopefully,
All right,
it's
let's
good
do a
news.
lucky shout out. Who's that?
Hmm?
Do you wanna put their name out there or no?
Who?
The name of the internship.
Oh, they called Shimmick Construction
Shimmick
Yeah,
Construction.
Shimmick.
Get back to it. Get back to
Yes.
Tyler.
in Irvine. So.
In Irvine. Anybody in Irvine or nobody? Anybody in Irvine?
Nobody in Irvine.
Anybody in Irvine who's watching, or if you know anybody in Irvine, forward them this video, just this section of the video.
Yes.
Tell them to get back to Tyler.
Sir.
But yeah, that's about it.
How
I
about
don't
you,
know.
Jake?
Gianetti Factory. Get back to me.
Gianetti Factory.
Gianetti
That was my
Factory.
internship interview last week.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where was it? L.A. right?
It's an LA fashion.
L.A. Anybody in L.A.? Get back to Jake.
Get back to
Nobody's there. Nobody's there. All right. So yeah, our soundboard technician Marcel is letting us know that you got about 10 minutes left in the show. Luckily, I mean, you guys. I mean, I know Jake's staying. I don't know if Tyler, if you feel like staying.
Boo it again. Hit that.
But I mean, we have all night to talk.
Yes.
So, but and any last plugs that you guys want to just quickly talk about? This is a good one before we get into that. Whitney says, "Did you pick up any new hobbies in quarantine?" That's interesting.
Yeah, I have a bunch, but like those would have came anyways, regardless if we were in quarantine or not. It's just a matter of like I have more time to tap into it because of quarantine.
So, what was your favorite?
I mean, I've been sewing for like 5 years,
Oh, okay.
but like actually learning how to pattern cut and draft patterns. That's what I've been doing as of lately.
Put a thumbtack on that. I'm gonna come back to that.
All right.
How about you, Ty?
The only thing I do besides school and like church stuff's just working out, honestly.
Do you work out in your dorm or your apartment?
No,
Or you have a
just
gym?
got a Crunch membership. Yeah, because like they're the only ones that are open during the pandemic, so I just go there.
So isn't that where everybody else will go to?
Yeah, I know. But then a lot of people lost their motivation very quickly after the new year, so it's like back to normal numbers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was crowded at the start, of course, but you know, it's like people
They're
lose
just
their
I'm gonna
motivation.
get this. I can't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so why I wanted to go back to that, Jake.
So-
I'm gonna go full screen here. Was I woke up one day, and like I do every day, and
Nice. Nice.
Oh, that one day you woke up.
that one day
Yeah,
I woke
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I was thinking about fashion, right? And how you see a lot of streetwear kind of leaning toward Japanese trends, right? How like they have those baggy clothes, baggy pants, but then it cuts off like at the ankle where it shows their sock.
Yeah. Those are called balloon pants.
Oh,
Or like
okay.
the shape of like kind of balloon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, the more you know. I didn't know that. What got me thinking about that was there's not really any Filipino designed streetwear that I know of. Do you know of any?
There's a dude named Ruigi who is from has his brand called Rude. He's
Uh-huh.
like, I mean, he's a high fashion designer, so I mean, his stuff isn't like streetwear. But he's like, yeah, the first Filipino kind of that comes to mind. And that's like one of not many. Crooks and Castle, like GGmarclee.
Yeah, but okay, so Crooks and Castle is one, but
that's streetwear too.
yeah, it's streetwear, but it's not. What I was taken from Filipino,
okay. Filipino influence.
traditional clothing.
Yeah.
So the only traditional clothing that I found online of Filipino was the barong.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too. Yeah.
So in my head, I was like, it would be sick if Jake made like an everyday barong where it was like kind of like streetwear, you know?
That'd be so cool.
But like tailored to look, not only look like it, but also, I don't know, it has a mixture of flavor of traditional and streetwear. That would be pretty sick.
Those exist.
They do?
Yeah, they're just camp collar shirts.
Camp? What's that?
Wait.
What that is.
I mean, I think what you're referencing is the fabric of it, right? Because barongs are thin and breathable, and they don't crease easily. That's why it's easy to wear.
No, but also the design.
You talking about the stripe thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
that's pretty
exist?
established, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
No, but that is.
And they have the collar and everything.
Yeah. But
Mark's like,
I don't
dang.
I was like, Jake, make one, because
Come
I would
on.
sport it. And they have that cut on the side.
yeah,
Oh dang.
that's
like
normal.
everything. He's like, buttons too?
It's 3/4 button all the way, right? 3/4. It's not all the way. The
No,
legit
wait.
barong is
No,
like
some of them.
3/4.
Some-
There are barongs with
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
way.
Oh, yeah, 'cause mine
but the
go all the
legit
way.
barong is 3/4.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? If I'm not mistaken, it's like only 3/4 button, and then you have to button it. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought all of them had just all buttons because that's how mine have always been.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've owned a lot of barongs, but that were button all the way down.
Mhm.
But I know the barong Tagalog is the one that like it stops like 3/4 of the way down. I don't know why. It stops like at your
Awkward.
belly button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have one like that.
Yeah, I was just like, what? I think that's the legit barong Tagalog.
Yeah.
So, oh man, see, I'm blown away now.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's not really marketed like that.
I-
It's just.
I would
Eat
love to
marketing.
buy something like that just because I was just like, I do see a lot of people sporting the stuff back in their, that have their heritage ties. It'd be pretty cool to just bring that out.
And that's why storytelling designers do a lot better than. I mean, you can tell when a designer is more like storytelling than trend following or trend based.
Yeah. But and I was going back to like what's traditional Filipino wear. We don't have a lot. Everything was basic.
Philippines is a third world country. That's why.
Yeah. They just wore whatever was given to them.
I
Yeah,
was thinking of
exactly.
like muumuu dress, like mama's dresses. I don't know why.
Like
I swear that is.
the sundresses.
yes,
those-
the
really
the
big
big
ones.
ones.
There's
Yeah.
a word, no, there's a term for it in Tagalog.
The dusters.
Yeah,
call
exactly.
it dusters?
Jenny
Oh, I
was just
didn't know
talking
that.
about that yesterday.
But yeah, is that traditional Filipino?
I don't know. I just
That
feel like
might-
it is.
I
'cause
thought it was just like a nightgown. Like
Yeah, yeah, it's just.
I don't know. Mama used to wear it, and she's like traditional Filipino.
yeah.
so.
So yeah, that's the only thing I could have thought of. So I was like, man, if still mind blown. I can't even say it again.
You try harmonizing one more time?
Which one do you?
I don't know. Wait, what's that sound? Go crazy. Where's it at? Oh, you know what it is?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hold up.
Wait. You go high?
I have one.
Okay, go. Try. Is it? I'll hold on the high. Wait, I just hold it? Yeah. Okay. No, I'll hold it. Okay, but I just keep going. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, count it.
This is what me and Ty would say when we were playing Minecraft.
Okay, ready?
Yeah,
Ready?
we were how old were we? Like 10, something like that.
All right,
I
3,
forgot it.
2, 1.
You're old. I gotta keep doing it.
All right, I just want to see if we have any last minute stuff right here. Who has better hair? I would say Ty. That's why
let's see
he
how
covers
long-
it.
Let's see how long that lasts.
I'm in the awkward stage. My hair is buzz cut and it's growing out.
Let's see.
Not the one he asked.
Who is someone in your line of career that influences you? All right, that'll be our last question. So go ahead, guys.
Go you, Ty.
Me? Shoot. I don't know.
Do you know
terms-
anybody in your line of career?
besides like the people I've met? Like, actually, my advisor. My advisor. He's like very accomplished and he's really open with me and like very fast responding. So I'd say him, my college advisor. That dude.
CJ.
I can't sing
He
it.
said "Sing Royals" by Lord.
Hey, that'd be lit. There you go. You go.
All right, go ahead, Jake.
Wait, who'd you say?
My like construction advisor
Oh, okay.
from school. Yeah.
I think there's multiple people that kind of influences me.
I think as a designer, that's kind of
Yeah.
the way to do it, to take a lot of influence from other designers.
Mm-hmm.
So who would you say that you would like to pick out?
One that comes to mind is Tom Sachs. Shoot. I don't know how to explain what this guy does. He's like obsessed with aircraft, like NASA stuff.
Okay.
Space stuff. But he literally just makes random stuff that you can think of. He made a chair, sold it for like, I don't know, it was like maybe $3,000 or something.
Wow.
His Nike collaboration shoe, probably one of like the most expensive shoes on the market. And that's not even just because of like, well, I guess the Nike collaboration, that's because it's hyped up.
Is that the futuristic ones?
No, it literally looks like a Kohl's shoe. Like you wouldn't think it would be like highly coveted, but it is. But I think the reason why he's an influence, just because he makes what he wants. He doesn't have a category. You can't look at something and be like,
he only makes clothes.
Yeah, you can't look at a category and be, oh, that's what he makes.
I see.
No, he has his own touch on everything.
I think that's the way to do it. Like find whatever inspires you and just do it. And then if you're that like recognized, then it'll sell.
And that's the reason. But the reason people don't do that is because it's hard to market.
It is hard.
But his success kind of speaks volume for that, which I guess like just comes with hard work.
Just you speaking about him, I kind of have questions already, but we already went over. But Uncle Rob did hop on.
Oh,
so I'll go ahead and bring this back to all cameras. So I just want to thank you guys again. This is like the 4th time I said it. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to come out here. And I'd love to do this again.
Yeah,
whenever you guys have time.
Yeah.
Subscribe, man. Come on now.
Swipe up. Swipe up.
What you doing?
They're going to close it now. So other than that, I want to thank chat. Thank you guys for your questions. Thank you for joining us. We have a better time when you guys are here. So you guys really help conversation because there's a lot of things where I want to ask it, but when you're put on the spot, you kind of forget those questions and topics that you want to talk about. So thank you, chat, for being number 1 guest here. Like they said, don't forget to like the video, comment down below who you guys want to see. If you want to hop on, tell me your contact. We'll bring you both on.
The main one's Royals. I think they want Royals.
All right, so we'll end this with Royals. So don't forget to share the trailer video. All right.
There's 4 of us here. This is perfect.
So
all right. Come off the mic a little bit.
So, what you want? So there's a whole. Remember that part? Just like remember that one part where it's like super harmonic. It's like maybe and it goes like it keeps going higher.
You just keep going to octave higher.
Okay. I'll go second.
Okay.
I'll get the highest one.
Yeah.
I can.
All right, I'll go first. All right.
Wait, where's Marcel?
You're
Marcel,
third.
come
You're
here.
third. You know, I will never be royal. Okay. Just say it. No, he don't know it. All right, let's just go like 10-second clip right here.
Oh no! All right, so it'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do 4 at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
You go 3.
I'm last.
You're last.
Oh yeah, I'm 3.
No, you're 3, and then we're gonna do 4 at the same
So
time.
what, I'm 1.
Yeah, you're 1.
Okay.
I'm 2. Jake's 3, and then we're gonna do 4 at the same time if we can.
Let's get it.
Fine pitch.
Is that where it starts? There, that is high. That's not the third one.
I forgot. Oh yeah. Okay, all right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. And maybe
Good night, guys.
All right, man.
Yeah.